Sometimes things happen in life that make you sad. At some other times, this sadness tends to lead to depression. In this video, I'll be talking about signs that you'll see in yourself that will make you know that you are no longer being sad, but moving into depression. So the very first sign I'll be talking about is personality changes. So you notice that you that used to be very easygoing, very quiet, now becomes more aggressive or more, less easygoing and less welcoming to people. While also maybe you used to be someone that didn't, care, that doesn't take nonsense from people. When people correct you, you are quick to set boundaries. When people offend you, you are quick to set boundaries and all. But now you suddenly see yourself being less interested. So when someone offends you, you don't care. You just let it slide. These are very subtle signs, or this is a subtle sign that you are tending towards depression. The second sign you will see in yourself is you are less positive than others. There is a phenomenon called the depressive realism. So what depressive realism means is you tend to, see the reality in things more than people see them. Everybody knows, for example, that they're going to die someday. But someone who is depressed will tend to, live in that realization of those negativity, all those pessimistic things more than other people will do. That being said, if you find yourself continually bringing out the pessimistic aspects, the negative aspects in scenarios in which people are positive about, you might be tending towards this depression spectrum. The third sign that you are depressed and not sad is that you lose interest in your hobbies. When you are sad, and for example your hobby is playing music, when you play music on your keyboard or you listen to music with your earphones, you see that you become happy, you leave that sad mood. But if you find that despite listening to music or playing music on your keyboard or doing whichever hobbies you like, if it doesn't elevate you from that sad mood, or you don't even have interest in doing them at all, then you are most likely depressed. The fourth sign that you are not sad but depressed is you experience physical pain. So something bad has happened to you. Let's say a group of friends who you study together all passed that exam except you. Then you notice that a few days after you continue to have headache, like you started having headache, of no source, no stress, there was no trauma to your head, but you still have these headaches, and it is continuous. Then this is most likely a sign that you are depressed. And it doesn't have to be only headache. It can be back pain, which is just continuous after a bad thing has happened to you, or having stomach, abdominal pains. So you have all these pains. This might be signs that you are having or you are going through a depression. And the fifth and final sign for this video of depression and not sadness is insomnia. So you tend to have difficulty sleeping, and it's important to note that when you lack adequate sleep, it causes depression, and when you are depressed, it causes lack of sleep. So it's like a cycle. So if you find that recently you are not able to sleep well, or you are not even able to sleep at all, then you are most likely depressed. So these are the 5 signs that you are actually depressed and not just going through a sad phase. So take note of these signs and make sure to speak up to your friends and loved ones. Show them, talk about your pain, share your pain with them. And if you see that things are getting worse, these depressive tendencies are becoming more severe, make sure to see a therapist. So that's the end of today's video. Don't forget to stay psyched. Cheers!